Because everybody, I'm so excited right now because, we just hop right into these things. In this space right now, before we get started, we're at Create the Writers Room, 5 Film Fridays. How are you and how is your heart? And what do you have to do with all of this, sir?
I'm doing good. I cannot complain. I'm blessed. I'm excited. My heart is overwhelmed with joy. All the magic that's happening in this room, the beautiful people, the filmmakers, everyone sharing their stories, and also them trusting the vision that I had, and being in this space. We know that's not easy, so we're cultivating community. So yeah,
And you've been doing this for a little minute now.
it's definitely been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute, but it's worth it. Through it all, it's worth every moment. So I'm grateful, and to have started this before the pandemic.
Years before the pandemic.
Before the pandemic, right at Waco Theater. Okay, got to shout out Miss Tina.
Tina, no.
Let me use the space.
Tina let you use the space and it blossomed. Yeah.
And so it's just steady growing, so I'm grateful for that. So here we are, steady building, and here for the moment, every moment.
Tonight, what are you hoping people just take away from just being in these rooms with, I think it's almost 6 films that are being shown tonight? What do you want people to take away from just today?
I would say the theme for tonight is every human is a genre, which I think is very universal because we all have our own stories, and I think through the lenses of everything, in terms of the filmmakers, what they're bringing to the forefront. I think we can all take something away from that because we've all had those shared experiences. And I think the really cool thing about this is that, the diaspora of films that we're showcasing is not just synonymous to, black people, white people, or anything like that. It's synonymous to us all, so I think that's the beauty of it all, to see that no matter what color you are, we all have shared experiences. And so I think that's the beauty of film. Like, we capture those moments and we can all relate. So, yeah.
Monday morning next week comes. What are you hoping goes through your mind about just this week and all the work that you and your team have been able to do? What are you hoping to just kind of say, woo, this happened?
It's woo, it happened.
Right.
And God, I need a break.
That is.
But overall, I hope that tonight lends itself to where on Monday morning, the filmmakers say, wow, this was so worth it. At the end of the day, because we're rolling into the weekend.
So listen, have a good time. Create the Writers Room, 5 Film
you.
Fridays.
Yes.
I mean, my God, have a good time.
Thank you.
Thank you. This project is largely based around identity and the dynamics of cultural identity, the intersections, the clashes, the misunderstandings, disagreements, but the ultimate need for unity.
Yeah.
And that's what I was really trying to say.
When you think of just legacy alone, you've done a lot of things, especially on your social media, which I think is definitely needed and necessary. What do you hope people take away from just all the moments you leave for the rest of the world?
Man, honestly, man, I really don't think about legacy at all, man. I got
A lot of people have been saying that lately.
I got a mantra that I say in my head that's like, bless the past, bless the future, live fully in the now. So I work every day tirelessly to try to just be now and not worry about how people may think about it, perceive it, not worry what I think about the past or what I want to happen in the future. Just be like, yo, I'm going to do the step in front of me, obviously with an intention of going somewhere great, but to focus on the step.
Listen, have a good time today. I appreciate you always in your heart. Appreciate you.
Oh, man.
Look good always. I'm just saying.
I see the waves spinning. You see the waves spinning.
So everybody, welcome back to iHeartRadio on Power 97.5 LA. Number one, someone was clearly in my closet today because we got the memo of the color stories.
We're
right?
vibing.
We're vibing. When you think of Create the Writers Room, we're here in Hollywood, and you guys have created a beautiful story, Mirage. What do you hope audiences take away today just from the story alone? Because again, we had a conversation with the cast earlier about survival and support and love and all the things. What do you hope they take away from this film?
Sorry. I think that Mirage was made in a way that it's very open to interpretation. So I think some people might think it's about survival. Some people might think it's about, this aspirational dream that is crumbling in front of our eyes. Some people might think it's sinister, and that is very much intentional. So I hope that they walk away with empathy, even though arguably everybody in the situation may or may not be doing things that you agree with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you think of immigrant stories, the focus of opportunity, but also this film really does explore so many things of sacrifice and survival. And we asked the cast earlier, what's one word for you? What do you hope audiences learn about resilience through just the whole character's experience?
I think, this might sound a little negative, but I think sometimes resilience is a quality we take pride in, but I think this movie explores kind of what cost it comes at. So I think sometimes a big part of why I made this film was because motels are such an American concept, but it is kept alive by this immigrant community. And what are they going through to keep this business alive is kind of the question you need to ask yourself at the end. So it's like, what is the price of this resilience?
Thank you for you. Thank you for being able to tell this story. And thank you for your
Confident.
team for telling.
I feel like before I booked Snowfall with me being a janitor, like that's such a huge drastic shift. I was 20 years old. So I think for a few years I was trying to figure out a lot. You know what I mean? So I played the back row to just watch and observe.
Figure out your space and the okay.
Yeah, just figure out where I fit in. You
I was
know?
like, why do you think that is, right? Because so many people feel like that in this industry when it comes to entertainment and media and all the things. Why was it like that for you?
A lot of things I didn't know. You know, I don't. I'm from Atlanta. You know,
From Atlanta too. Come
So
on,
it's just
ATL,
like-
Georgia, Shawty,
so being so far away from all of this is just like I'm like, oh, this is so new.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm just here. You know what I mean? But now, with me being 30, married, kids, I'm just,
As he's old in these streets,
you
I
know,
can't.
I got a gray hair coming in my beard.
We're so Atlanta with this one. When you think of just the stories now, number one, congratulations for Snowfall, and we've had Gail and so many other people on our show with iHeartRadio. With you, what kind of stories are you most passionate about telling in this chapter of your career?
Oh man, stories that are just rooted in truth. I'm really in a space where I want to not even a want. I want to do everything intentional as I've always tried to do. And yeah, in this space in my life, man, I just want to inspire. I just want to
If you could
inspire.
describe the new season of Snowfall in 3 words, what would it be? Without giving anything away.
Shit, gangster rap. So music, love, and chaos.
And last question I typically always ask is for you, what do you want your legacy to be? Because you're still so young and you have a family and all of the things, but what do you want your legacy to be?
Um, I want my legacy to be. I want my legacy to be people knowing me as someone who cares. I care about everybody I meet to a fault sometimes. I'm an empath, and that's kind of why I don't be out that much because I really I feel a lot. You know, and I want to position my life to be able to inspire people to know that we all can conquer any trauma that we experience in this life. That we are powerful enough to overcome anything that we experience in this life. So I just want to remind everyone, of their power. Yeah.
Shout out to you being a great dad. I think sometimes we don't say that. Listen, have a good time today. 5 Film Fridays, Create the Writers Room here in Hollywood. Let's go. All right, everybody, we're here at the Create the Writers Room. I'm so excited in Hollywood. Yes, sir. Number one, you guys, can we talk about Sincerely Brad? How does this moment right now feel for both of you?
Oh man, it's super dope to be able to have a platform to showcase independent filmmakers and celebrate, diverse storytelling. So, man, blessed to be here, blessed to show our film, and excited to get it out into the world. You know what I'm saying?
I am so excited to be here. So excited for the world to get to see Sincerely Brad. It's such a special project that I got to work on and really showing the genius that is Mr. Isaac here. And I just can't wait to see all the other films being showcased tonight. This is a wonderful event.
Right, but when we talk about this film, right, why was it important to tell such a personal family story against the backdrops of such a divided society?
Man, I mean, I think those are real stories that we deal with. And for me, as a director and cinematographer, writer, shout out to my brother Greg, Callie too, who co-wrote it with me. Because this create the writers room, so we got to
Shout out to Greg.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
you know.
as a writer, we gotta credit our writers. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my brother Greg Callie. He came on board after I kind of like curated the initial versions, and man, we cooked up something so spectacular. And I mentioned Greg because he was very um, instrumental in making sure we made the story grounded and made sure it felt real. So that was a big deal. And you know, us collaborating, man, is like we've been looking to do it for a long time. So I feel like this was the right story. He had a lot of love and interest for space, and so did I. So it made sense.
Despite the political themes, this story feels deeply human. And, for a lot of people, how did you guys balance addressing today's cultural climate while ensuring the emotional journey was really universal?
Well, I think for me, especially, I had to block out a lot of the outside noise and just really approach this on a human level. I can't give too much away, right? But this story does revolve around a biracial couple, Latina woman and a black man, and that is my reality. And you know, I just have that experience of being a brown woman in America at this day and age and what that means. And my boyfriend is a black man, and I get to see the world from his eyes as well. So for me, it just felt like just connecting to my most honest truth. And I think the response that we've gotten from people that have seen this film is that it just feels very real. And I think Isaac did an amazing job in telling something. I know. I will praise him. I will give him his flowers all day because it was really just his mind and his vision. And when you see the film, you'll see how ahead of its time, right? I
Yeah,
can't
it's
say
crazy.
anything else.
The timeliness of it all is actually really crazy. When you think about Artemis 2 happening just a couple weeks ago, when you think about the IPO of SpaceX, and our first trillionaire, I'm using my air quotes, you know what I'm saying? But it's a big space race right now, you know what I mean? So to be able to showcase something like this, to the masses, and we finna be on Roku, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Fourth of
Like,
July.
give me $20. They're doing all the things. Listen, you guys have a good time tonight. Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. iHeartRadio. Listen, you guys are here promoting Mirage. And I mean, when you think of this film, it blends grief and also suspense and also cultural identity all into one unforgettable story. What drew you to exploring how loss can make someone vulnerable but also have hope within the midst of danger?
I didn't hear the second half of the question, so do you mind repeating that? Yeah.
What drew you to exploring how loss can also make someone vulnerable to both hope and danger?
Oh man, I need a second to think about that. I would let.
I loved the fact that you see motel owners who are South Asian all the time. So I just loved the fact that we were going behind the scenes and getting a sense of what might be going on with this family. And as you correctly pointed out, the themes of loss, this sort of financial struggle, all that kind of stuff. I just don't think we've ever seen something like that. So that was really, that's what drew me to it.
Yeah. For you, actually, I have a whole different question because I was thinking about just your role in this. The California desert almost feels like another character within this film. How did the storytelling become a reflection of the emotional journey of this beautiful project?
It's so interesting that you say that because I was actually rewatching the film today. And it's been 3 years since we filmed the movie, and I feel like I was finally able to watch the film from an audience perspective rather than from like the Nitya's character. And I really feel like in a way the movie reflects Nitya's internal world. There's a lot of silences and tension and a lot of internal brewing that happens within Nitya that I feel like the movie reflects beautifully, and the desert and the environment just plays into all of that. Yeah.
Last question, what do you hope audiences take away from just the resilience of the characters.
I think that we're at a time when I think a lot of people are dealing with, it's kind of the theme of the time. What do middle class families do? How are we making it? We certainly as artists realize that, as a filmmaking community realize that. So I hope that I still feel like I want to see more of this question of where are we at financially and how are we supporting ourselves, how are we supporting others, how are we dealing with these crises that we deal with all the time. So I hope that it puts people in that kind of mind space.
One word, sacrifice is.
Man, hard. Hard. I would say hard. Hard. Yeah,
You
yeah.
had to think about that one for a moment. And one word, survival is.
Oh my goodness. A stepping stone on the way to thriving.
You guys have a great time today. Absolutely. Have a good time. Absolutely.
Gorgeous. You look.
Do Create the Writers Room 5 Film Fridays. Number one, introduce yourself and tell the people in this space right now in your life, how are you and how's your heart?
Oh man, that's a great question. My name is Shadera Uzawulu. Uzawulu, yeah. Straight from the village. Come on. But how am I? I'm amazing. My heart, I'm full of love. God's good. So that's how I'm feeling.
Thinking about your younger self and all the projects that you've been able to do, what advice would you tell yourself now?
As if I'm younger? Ah, man. Everything that I would tell myself is like I did it, where it's like, don't wait on nobody. Nobody's coming to save you. So like that's the main thing. Don't wait on anybody. So keep it up. Keep it up. Yeah.
All right, so you're on the panel today. What are you hoping people take away just from the conversation alone? Because there's 6 amazing films that are being shown, but also I think so many people are here to just have conversation and just to actually see the work that you're doing and so many other people are doing. What are you hoping people take away from whatever you're talking about today?
Man, just not waiting on permission is the main thing, and creating with community. Because people need to understand that the cavalry's not coming. Nobody's coming to read your script. Nobody's coming to save you.
Been hearing a lot about that lately.
Yeah, they're not coming, man. They're not coming. We hope. You know what I'm saying? But they're not coming. So it's just important to create with community and create with the people that are around you who want to do the same thing that you want to do. And I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah, one word, support is.
Support is. Yeah, right. Yeah. Support is needed. Yeah.
Love is.
I wish I used that one. Love is.
I love when the people take a moment to think.
Community.
And last, legacy for you will be.
Being a light, spreading my love with anybody I rub shoulders with and anybody whose hands I shake, and hopefully they see God through me.
Listen, have a good time tonight.
For sure. Appreciate you.
Enjoy you. I mean, honoree.
Are we on?
We are on.
Are we live?
You're always on, sir. Create the Writers Room. I love just being in the moment and doing all the things. Number one, you have had a very busy week. I just want to start with that, from the traveling and all the health conversations you've had online. Number one, thank you for that.
Yes, it's so important.
Like, how do you feel, sir? How do you feel right now in this moment?
It's kind of indescribable, but if I had to put it in a few words, I would just say I am elated, I'm happy, I'm excited, I'm everything positive. Like, I feel so good. I'm all about positivity, and it feels so good to be winning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a winner.
You've been doing it for a while, though.
I have been doing it for a while. It's been a long time coming, and it feels good to be recognized. I am in a thankless job. Like, I do so much for other people. I uplift so many people all the time. And I rarely hear the words thank you. Like, I rarely hear that. And it's okay, because I don't do it for that. But to be recognized this weekend as, best publicist, and to be doing this interview with you right now, like, it means a lot. Like, people want to be recognized. Come on. Like, it feels good. So I'm happy. I feel really good. Thank you for asking me that.
Well, and I was thinking as you were talking, in the PR industry, there are not a lot of people of color that get recognized. But for you, what does inclusivity and also representation even just mean in the PR world?
It means everything. I feel like a lot of times, people I've worked with, it's all good. People I've worked with, they will do the things like they'll start off with a black publicist or a publicist of color, and then when they feel like they've reached a certain level or elevate, they get a white publicist. That's what it is. That's what it is. But that doesn't always mean like, oh, because they're white, they're gonna take me to this next level or whatever. Like I have just as many contacts. Like I know,
If not more, to be clear.
yeah, exactly. And so it means everything. The inclusivity means everything. It means everything to me.
Yeah. One word legacy is
Legacy is me.
love is.
Love is you. Love is everything. Love is everything. I have a tattoo on my body. It says "Lead with Love." It's right here. My shoulder's out tonight, so I'm gonna show y'all.
Show them shoulders, y'all. Listen, all the things.
Lead with love. I love love. I'm a believer in love, and I always lead with that. It's so important to lead with love. It's so much hatred and negativity in the world, so positivity is within me. I put that out into the world, and I'm always going to do that.
That's it. Create the Writers Room Find Film Friday. What do you hope people take away from the work that you've done with this project tonight?
Inspiration. I'm just a little black gay boy from North Carolina.
Me too.
You're from North Carolina?
Bull City.
You told me that. You did tell me that off camera. No, listen. Like, coming from North Carolina, like, it means so much. Like, we're in Hollywood right now. Like, we are in Hollywood. That's a big deal. So I hope people take away inspiration. You can do anything. Believe it. Achieve it. Like, go after it. Like, you are what you believe. And so I really hope people can look at our journey and our story and get inspiration from that, because it's up to you. It's nobody's fault. Like, nobody's coming to save you. You have to go after what you want. So I really hope people take away inspiration from what we're doing tonight.
So have a good time tonight. Thank you for your heart, always.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Bye, y'all.